beautiful sunset.
The snow on the mountain.
Art. Going to work and seeing my boys.
To see Brazil win the next World Cup.
My wife.
My children's faces.
The trampoline.
My husband started this welding business in 1963. I took over here when I was 60. So, for goodness sakes, I'm 90.
All right, gonna have you rest that on your nose for me.
I noticed at least 10 years ago that something was wrong with my eyes. I was so scared. I just didn't want to be blind. Now, the first doctor that I went to said he just didn't know what he could do about it. I had no choice. I'm going to be blind. That's what he said. Well, that is not what Dr. Cooperman said.
Anything new to report?
No, I feel pretty good.
Still keeping up your movie collection?
Yes.
Anything new to recommend?
No.
She would have gone blind in this eye if we hadn't given her the care that we had over the last 7 years.
I want to take care of my employees more than anything else. They're my family.
Good to see you.
I can still pay the bills and make cookies.
Happy birthday to you.
I can thank you. What can I say?
How old are you now?
I'm 21.
Go get it, go get the ball. You guys are good football players. When you lose your vision, you lose so much. To see my grandchildren and play with them and go on trips with them. You lose a lot of life when you lose vision. I should catch this one, I hope. All right. You want to you got to catch it. You got ready? All right, you caught it that time. I have been involved in ophthalmology almost 45 years, and yet I never would have believed that it would have ever affected me personally.
Good morning. How are you, Mr. Bender?
Left, please. Perfect. Good.
My condition came up almost suddenly. I thought, for gosh sakes, I've had this happen before where I've had a little blurring in my eye.
Perfect. Sit back, please.
I was absolutely wrong. It was a retinal issue, something in the back of the eye.
So Mr. Bender had diabetes for many, many years, had a lot of complications from diabetes. And then with his eyes, he developed macular edema.
I was scared. And when you're scared, you run to that place that's going to give you the best security you can possibly feel.
Oh, have a seat over here. So, Mr. Bender, we're going to take a picture of your retina, so make sure there's no fluid leaking out of it. Put your chin over here. This machine gives me a 2D image of your macula. It will tell me if it is swelling in the back of the eye. Oh, okay, come over here and let's take a look at together.
Okay.
There's no fluid. Now you have a trace of fluid. Doesn't need any more treatment.
With both eyes, I see 20/25, and I'm 73 years old. Here's another edge. Here's a bunch of edges. I can even read without any assistance from glasses. I have basically perfect vision.
We call him the Energizer Bunny. He takes off. His balance is really good. So he really enjoys my scooter and his bicycle and anything that's round that he can throw. We were working on our front garden and we were mulching, and Tobias wanted to help, so he was helping and he got mulch in his eye and he rubbed his eye and it scratched his eye.
This infection was very fast, very aggressive, and it ultimately left his cornea so scarred that he was unable to see through it at all. The only option we had left was to do a corneal transplant.
I had two simultaneous thoughts. One was, wow, this is a case where all of the technology, everything we've been working on can really make a difference in a major way on a young child for the rest of his life. At the same time, doing this type of transplant in someone that young, it's just simply never been done before.
What are you making, Tobias? What are these?
Paintings.
Okay, now finish. Oh! Okay, but not in the eggs. You guys best buddies? We were very thankful and very grateful that they were willing to take that risk with our son, because that's the only hope he had.
It's like trimming a piece of gum off of a cellophane wrapper with a blade freehand. It's almost impossible. If they nick it, even slightly nick it, then they have chronic rejection issues for the rest of their life.
There are no second chances. You have one shot at it.
But Dr. Steinert
didn't nick it.
Didn't it? Well, the reason we were there.
He's a great little kid, and I've been so happy to hear how active he's become now as he's recovered from the surgery.
This procedure allows him the chance to be that boy and to be able to participate in all the activities that he lives to do.
3, 2, 1, go! Keep going!
When you think about tremendous discoveries, the ability to put a corneal transplant, like in this young man, 4-year-old Tobias, who would not have been able to see without technology and the ability of a physician, it is a perfect marriage.
So here at UCI and the Gavin Herbert Eye Institute, we have a shared vision of not only halting the progression of retinal disease, but actually restoring vision.
And this is where stem cell therapy is so powerful, because for the first time in the history of mankind, we have the potential to unlock that last barrier.
And here they are. This is it, the future of retinal treatment.
We have world-class people here already. We have world-class companies here already. We're doing world-class research here already.
What's been built here is the Silicon Valley of the eye.
Now with the Eye Institute, it really is the centerpiece that brings all of these components together.
What we're really excited about is the new Gavin Herbert Eye Institute, where there will be the clinical facilities, the capability of actually getting these cells into the patients that so desperately need them.
The difference in your donation is the difference between A and A+. And the difference between A and A+ is huge.
We have as our mission statement to have a global impact, and helping to focus that on vision preservation and vision restoration is an extraordinary opportunity, and that is really what we're about. We have a unique opportunity.
Right here.
Right now.
To make tomorrow happen today.
To assemble the brightest and the very best minds.
From academic researchers
to caring doctors.
From dedicated teachers.
To eager students.
From a supportive community.
To entrepreneurs in eye technology.
Training the innovators
and the leaders of the future.
While collaborating in one institute.
Providing world-class patient care.
For patients of all ages
and conditions.
Where the exceptional is expected.
A place where trailblazing research
and groundbreaking technology
translate into
healing.
With your support, we can shape the future together.
Seize this opportunity
to make tomorrow happen
today.
Today.
Today.